The CDC is confirming a 15th case of coronavirus in the U.S. A patient who was recently evacuated from China and had been under federal quarantine at a military base in Texas.
Fox News correspondent Benjamin Hall has more from London.
Still no end in sight to the deadly coronavirus outbreak. Overnight, China reporting a huge spike in the number of infected patients and virus-related deaths. And on Thursday, the CDC confirming another case in the U.S. A patient who had been evacuated by the State Department from China and placed under quarantine with hundreds of others at a military base in Texas. The patient is now in isolation at a local hospital, and health officials say they're stepping up screening for the rest of the group.
There may be additional cases that we identify. I do want to prepare you for that. We're still within the potential incubation period for coronavirus.
Despite the new U.S. case, the World Health Organization says they don't have any new indications that the virus is spreading rapidly outside of China, pointing out 99% of confirmed cases so far have been on the Chinese mainland, where strict containment protocols are in place.
We need to be very careful when interpreting any extremes. We must take all numbers into account. We must look at all numbers seriously, but we also must try and interpret what those numbers mean.
But the virus has already spread to more than 24 other countries. World leaders now calling for more international cooperation and funding to stop the outbreak before it becomes a global pandemic.
Continued vigilance and preparedness globally means continuing to support efforts taken to contain the virus and reduce the risk of it spreading further.
The CDC says it is working on a coronavirus vaccine, but that it likely won't be ready before the end of the year. In London, Benjamin Hall, Fox News.